Mm-mm. This guy, this guy, this guy, this guy.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on. Well, we're well into the season now. Brent, our team's about where you thought they'd be in terms of rank at this point.
Well, there's always a few surprises, but those elite teams, they've done what we expected them to do, and that's rise to the top. It only gets harder to imagine that these teams would slip out of that position at this point.
And the Houston Rockets starting five. Harden out there with buckets. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Durant in at the three spot. Now here's King following the shot by Kevin Durant. Griffin kicks to Wagner. Almost, but it rolls out. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for Houston from past the arc. Buckets can't hit. Here's Milwaukee now. And a wide open look for Shea. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Kings got the first 3 points tonight for the Bucks. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Good on the triple.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Hey, Brent, the foundation of the Bucks' success has been their defense. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, absolutely, Kevin. They continue to dominate in the paint, but they've also made tremendous strides in how they guard the three-point line, just doing a much better job of getting out there and contesting the three.
Now here's King after the miss from KD. And it's Wagner missing. And here's Shaq. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average.
Oh, right on that. Let's get it.
Points a game.
And how about
on him.
Zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Herter. Pass to Williams. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
And when Harden's this close, he looks to score. Love his mentality.
Herter against Harden. Right side, Williams. Back to Herter. Just 5 on the clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
Yeah, that's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Reggie Jackson's checked in for King. The Rockets also changing it up. Gordon comes in for O'Neal, and Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Durant. No one near Herter as he lets it fly. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Well, Herter's going to make you pay if you give him that much room.
Here's Westbrook. There's the drive.
How dare you miss that, Westbrook?
Of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
Damn.
In their meetings last year, they split the season series. Happens a fair amount between teams from the East and West.
Yeah, even when it comes to matchups,
Wait, but you're not missing no dunks,
boy.
boy. Come on, Westbrook.
Favorite. Those brief 2-game series often end 1-1.
And so here is Houston following the bucket by the Bucks. Good work there as it goes.
This is Westbrook just being an ultra competitor. He gets in there and the defense has nothing to do.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Westbrook. Wembanyama passes to Gordon. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I heard a dunk
Get
on
it
her.
in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Walker's checked in for Milwaukee.
That's a
Herbert
dunk
Jones
on her.
comes in for Kevin
I don't know
Herter.
why I didn't do that.
Man, you look at the hype surrounding Wembanyama. Greg, it's unreal.
One of the best prospect profiles really since LeBron. Almost unfair to try and live up to the expectations, but he's got the tools to be one of the best to ever play.
That shot by Griffin, no good.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Here's Gordon. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Left side, Jones. Harden against Wagner. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. Milwaukee shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Both free throws good from Wagner.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Pass to Iverson. Up in time. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And it looks like they
The previous play is under review.
get off in time.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
It was green.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor. But
And so the first quarter is in the books. Rockets ahead. They lead by 9. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Houston.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but we're continuing to go right at the defense.
So with Williams on the bench, this is who Adrian Griffin has out there. Herbert Jones is out there with Walker. And there's Jackson. Then it's King. And it's Koloko in at the 5 spot. Three-pointer. King's shot is off. Houston leading by 11. The pass to Gordon. And it's Gordon with the finish.
And that's a staple move from Aaron Gordon.
Gordon's gone 2 of 3 from the field. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Walker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry.
Yeah,
or
broken
has
nose.
a tough stretch.
Williams, he's checked in for Milwaukee.
He's
Kevin Herter
violating
comes in
LeBron.
for Jackson. Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Over Jones. It's rebounded by Herter. Bucks trail by 12. Outside, Jones. Pass to Williams. Over Gordon. And again, the Bucks miss. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Their next game is in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. The tray. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
and Durant, the purest shooters in the league.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. King with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. It's blocked by Shaq. He's out of bounds. Touched by O'Neal. That kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And the Bucks making a change here. Griffin's checked in. James Harden, he's checked in for Houston. Williams kicks to Jones. Here's King. They shoot again, and he sinks the layup. King's got 5.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Westbrook against King. Westbrook, no good. Bucks trail by 13. Fires from way outside. King's shot is off.
Yeah, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Well, once upon a time, Kevin Durant said he was tired of being second. Now, some thought he was chasing clout, but he clarified it, saying, I just lost in the finals. It wasn't about I want to be the best ever. I don't care about that. I want to wake up every day and do what I do. If we win, I know that comes with me being the best that I can be. Kevin?
David, I love the fact he is focused on the process. And thank you for giving us that report. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
You look at Wembanyama. His athleticism is off the charts, and it doesn't go unnoticed, as you can see by how high he is in the dunk contest voting.
Yeah, no, the fans want him. I think the media wants him. Heck, he wants to be in, so I'm glad that he's in a position to take part.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into. They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
The game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
And that one's good, Wagner.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Shoots the 3. Rebound by Williams. Bucks trail by 15. Kicks to Jackson. High post shot. The shot that time not on target.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Here's Buckets. Drills the three-pointer. Buckets got 10 points.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Herder, no good. Here's Buckets. 10 points for him. And another 3 for Houston.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And with his percentage at 87, he's done just about everything they could have asked when it comes to free throw shooting.
And he nails the 3rd. And so it's Houston holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Welcome. Chet Holmgren's basically positionless. He handles the ball. He shoots like a guard. He has the versatility of a forward. He's, about 7 feet?
And now let's talk about our game at hand. What a first half for the Houston Rockets.
Right now, they're scoring the ball.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And you know, Buckets has really been making it happen, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's foul. They've got Victor Wembanyama. Buckets is out there with Harden, and it's Durant, and it's Shaq in at the 4 slot. Here's Wagner to the paint. Here's Griffin, and the slam by Blake Griffin.
That's what you come to see there. Blake Griffin sky high on that dunk. The D has to keep him from getting that deep.
Here's Buckets, covered by Jay, connects from 3-point range.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Pass to Herter. Back to King. And here's Herter, guarded by Harden. Jay fires away from outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
King, the pass to Griffin. Poked loose. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. And Harden with the stuff.
And that's a nice job defensively from Harden. I mean, he's capable of these kinds of plays when the guy is engaged and active.
Jay kicks to Williams. And Jay from
shit!
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there.
Yeah.
Everybody loves the alley-oop. And here we are watching Jalen Williams, Brent. There's a certain calm to his game, isn't there?
Yeah, he's comfortable because he really can do a lot of things on the floor, so there's nothing that's going to really shut him down. It's very hard to speed this guy up. He gets an opportunity to play at his pace. That's a gift.
And so he makes both from the line. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And then Griffin with the dunk.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Passes it to Durant. Takes the 3. Rebound by Williams.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
Dishes it to Jay. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Kevin Durant. For Milwaukee, they have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. And both free throws good for Jay. Rockets leading by 20. KD passes to Buckets. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And he's good on the 3 ball. Buckets got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Houston. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Now the NBA is finally testing out in-game penalties for flopping. It's 1 free throw for the opposing team. Now, when you ask people around the league, everybody was ready for this. And the goal is to trick the officials instead of getting the right call. You need to nip that in the bud. Kevin?
Yep, no argument here, DA. Thank you. Jackson is checked in for Milwaukee. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Gordon's checked in. On the wing, Jackson, guarded by Harden. Outside, Griffin. Rocket 6. And again, the Bucks miss.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
They get it back. Outside for Durant. Beyond the arc. The shot, no good.
How the hell I missed the shot
And
to
it's Jackson with the
KD?
ball, bringing it up for Milwaukee. They host the Spurs after this one. 1:27 left in the third quarter of the game. The kick out to Williams. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one.
But the Papa nigga
Rockets
was
leading by
harder.
20. Now here's Harden. 10 points for him. There's the 3. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those,
Yeah.
that's for sure. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. A different look from Milwaukee. Coloco's checked in. And Walker subbed in for Williams. Houston also making some changes. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Iverson comes in for James Harden. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Buckets. Jackson. No good there. Great D that time from Westbrook. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And he drives in. That one goes in. Westbrook's got 9.
Well, Westbrook right now amped up, his volume at 11, physical enough to shake off the contact and send it home.
Jones, no one around him. And just miss after miss right now. And so it's the Houston Rockets rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Back to the action in just a minute. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Jackson. Jones is out there with Walker. Then it's King. And it's Coloco in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Walker is screen on Westbrook. King's shot is off.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Iverson outside. It's Reggie Jackson with the rebound.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
Here's what the Houston Rockets schedule looks like. On Monday, they continue the road trip heading out to Cleveland to take on the Cavaliers. And then on Wednesday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Atlanta Hawks.
And for that matchup with the Pelicans, even though they should get the win, I would expect it to be a bit of a battle. Just because they are favored doesn't mean it's an automatic W.
Here's Iverson. And it's King with the rebound. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively, to say the least. Here's Jones. Rockets with the rebound. Gordon's got his 4th rebound in this one. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside, Walker. The Bucks working the ball around. Jones from outside. And the Bucks miss again. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Outside Westbrook. And with this new CBA, Greg, for the first time, Team and league licensing revenue, about $160 million a year, is to be shared with the players.
And I think that's probably jersey patches and stuff like that. It makes sense that the players should get a share of that.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
He kicks to Gordon. The dish to Smith. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Both teams will make substitutions. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. Wagner outside. Left block shot on the way, and it's good. 2 points.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Durant dishes to O'Neal. Back to KD. There's the triple. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal. Shaq's got 4 assists in the game. Milwaukee has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's buckets.
Okay.
And that one is hammered home.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. King, the pass to Griffin. And here's Herter outside. Hits it from three-point range.
Yeah, that's the kind of passing that opens up the eyes to Blake Griffin's overall talent.
Harden outside. The 3-ball. And another 3 for Houston.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Rockets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for buckets.
It was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Wagner on the wing. He dishes it to Griffin. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Houston in total control. Well, this one is winding down now. Houston can watch the clock run out. And here's Harden for 3. Rebound by Williams. The pass to Wagner. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony.
He injured? If he injured, I'm not playing the game. Mm. 1 to 2 weeks, both of those. I'm not playing though. Who's on this one? Nobody. Who's on Dallas? Ain't really nobody. Pelicans. Nobody. Curry. Curry.
And it's a serious look this Indiana team had as they arrived at the arena, getting set to do battle on enemy turf. Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Houston Rockets going up against and a battle of the bigs tonight, Grant. Something we're seeing a little more of lately.
And you know this league is a copycat league, and right now the trend is about teams looking for size and skill. Big guys who can pretty much do everything. That's the thing about the NBA. It's always adapting and always evolving.
And now the Indiana Pacers starters. We've got Green. Gordon Hayward is out there with Marvin Bagley. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Vucevic in at the center position, locking down the middle.
Now, the defense wants to collapse on Stephen Curry. It gives him a great opportunity to make a pass and have his teammate get a good look.
Here's Buckets. Knocks down the long J.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside Curry. The three is up. It's rebounded by Houston. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them. They were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
First team foul.
Rockets on D. It's a three-point game. Green. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
I love it. Slashing his way inside. Green forcing the issue.
And both free throws good for Green. And talk about a team that's known for being unselfish. The Indiana Pacers.
Yeah, you know, B.A., it's part of their core philosophy. Keep the ball moving, keep everyone involved and engaged. And defensively, you have to make them work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
And Curry's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. From deep three-point range, that one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
There's just a nuance and an understanding to what Steph Curry does. How good is this guy at finding the spot he's looking for?
Here's Buckets. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Buckets has got 9 points.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
Launches it from deep.
Level. Alright. Okay. We'll figure out something.
And it's Green missing.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Houston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Buckets. He's covered by Curry. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
And the Rockets making a change here. Gordon's checked in. Andrew Wiggins. Checked in for Indiana. Green against Harden. 11 feet out, and that one's good. Green.
Yeah, good shot. I mean, Green makes it look easy.
Houston in the lead. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Here's Buckets. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Poke loose. On the break.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Harden. Gordon outside. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. And that one's good. Harden for 3.
Well, James Harden, a sniper through and through. You give him even a little sliver of daylight, and that ball is gone.
Bagley, a screen on Wembanyama. To the right side.
Don't give it to Curry. Don't give it to Curry. Don't give it to Curry. Do not give it to Curry.
Outside, Green.
Fuck.
Vucevic, a screen on Wembanyama. And here's Green from the arc. The kick out, Curry.
What happened? I'm broadcasting right now. What happened? What happened? What happened? What's wrong with you? What's wrong? What's wrong with you?
Let me step out and leave.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong? That's what I'm saying.
You put me a lot of shit right now. You put me through shit right now. You make me go there for nothing, bro. You make me go there for nothing.
Okay.
There's nothing on the card. Like there's something on the card, but you don't. It's not. It's only meant for medicine.
Yes.
You sent me there for nothing.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
All you need is the code. I would be able to get all of it. It don't matter.
Off target from 3-point range.
Well, the
My mom said there's no code on it. There's no code on it.
Let me fucking leave. Like I want nothing to do with this.
What's wrong?
Your moments right now, like you want me to be joined with your moment.
What are you
Like, you
talking
want to
about?
deal with my fucking bullshit, with my moment, with my family. Yeah, let's pause that for a second. Talk about it.